This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about.
It's because everyone's talking about this.
Always live, always real, always unpredictable.
I think that's taking it to another level.
Yeah. Log on and join our live conversation.
He said this as we were coming on TV.
DBL starts right now.
3, 2. Welcome to Daily Blast Live. It's Monday, August 12th. I'm here with Erica and Brandon. Welcome back, Erica.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're going to talk all about where you were this weekend at the end of the show.
Sounds good.
All right, let's save it. Let's jump right in, guys. Miley Cyrus and Liam Hemsworth are officially over. After only 8 months of marriage, their rep says they're focusing on themselves and their careers. Miley, though, has been seen vacationing in Italy, and she's been posting all over social media, starting with this picture where she's not wearing her wedding ring, and paparazzi caught Miley kissing Caitlyn Carter, who split up with Brody Jenner, her ex-husband, now earlier this month. Meanwhile, Liam told Daily Mail Australia he doesn't want to talk about it. So they're handling this two different ways. I don't know who's right, who's wrong, what happened. They've been together, I want to say, for 10 years now.
Right, on and off,
but only 8 years married. So I don't know what happened, but they're handling it differently.
Yeah, I think it's a mistake to ask who's wrong and who's right. Getting divorced, and I would know because I've been divorced divorce. It's a very complicated issue, and I think that there's a little bit of right and wrong in each person, and people are going to handle it very differently. I think that if you're in a situation like that, you need to do what's best for you, because people are going to judge you regardless of what you do, good or bad. So you need to do what keeps you moving and keeps you kind of like in a good headspace, because that's the hardest part about something like that.
Yeah, and I think he's going to be all right. You know, that guy is a good-looking guy. He's going to be A-okay, but, and not to say this is what he wanted, but this goes to show all those dudes out there who are like, oh, I want my girl to like girls. I want my girl to like other girls. You better watch out, because you may be giving them something physically, but women are giving them something emotionally, you know, and that's something that if you got to be a certain type of man to be able to match that sort of energy. So we talk about Julianne Hough, and we talk about how she told her husband how she's like, you know, I'm not straight, right?
Right.
I want to keep my eyes on that as well, because she said, I'm choosing to be with you, Erica. Come on.
Yeah,
she did say that a little bit.
Yeah, she did say that she's choosing to be with him, but I don't think that it necessarily has anything to do with what her sexuality is. You're choosing to be with anyone that you decide to marry, and you're choosing to rebuke or not be with anyone who isn't that person that you decided to get married to. That doesn't have to do with gender.
It's a temptation thing.
Yeah.
It's not a temptation.
To be with someone forever is a long time. And in Hollywood, that means even longer.
Right, but you're saying that it's because she's also interested in women. But that doesn't necessarily, like, why did you jump right there so fast?
I didn't mean it in terms of, I meant it in terms of the heart wants what the heart wants. So let's say that, yes, Liam could give Miley, whatever it is, a certain type of level of love, whether it's physical or emotional, but if she's ultimately attracted or she likes women more, then that's a temptation.
But she's never said she liked women more.
But if maybe she does. Like, she never said it, but maybe she does out of respect
I
to
think
him.
that's a speculation, but the heart also doesn't want what the heart doesn't want, and that doesn't necessarily mean it's because it wants something else.
All right.
Well, here's what I would want. If I just got a divorce, I wouldn't want my wife having fun in Italy without me. I'd be all sad about it.
She's already in the studio as well, so we're about to get some heat.
All right, well, we'll see. All right, guys, tonight a male model is accusing Katy Perry of inappropriate behavior. Let's get up to Raquel Villanueva with news at the moment.
Well, Jeff model Joss Kloss starred in Katy Perry's Teenage Dream music video almost 10 years ago. Now he says his time around the pop star was belittling in a series of Instagram posts. In one of the down his pants at a party and exposing him to all her friends. He says it happened in 2012 after her split from Russell Brand. Kloss says he planned to post a tribute to the music video where he played her love interest, but changed his mind and said he was done protecting her image, saying, quote, I just say this now because our culture is set on proving men in power are perverse, but females with power are just as disgusting. Katy Perry has not commented on the allegations yet.
Thank you,
Here's
Raquel.
the thing on this, Erica. I really want to hear what you have to say about this. But this is Katy Perry, who is showing a pattern. She was showing it. She's showing that. Whatever, I don't even want to call it privilege, but let's just go to the women of power. I mean, on American Idol, when she kissed the little 19-year-old, even though everyone came out and was like, oh, that's no big deal, that she was just being playful, had a man done that, a man would have gotten in trouble. So a lot of people I'm reading online, they're using the hashtag #HimToo movement when it comes to Katy Perry. So I want to get your thoughts on this. I definitely want to hear what you have to say.
I was one of those people who was unimpressed with the idea of her deciding that she was going to be someone's first kiss. I just think that that's just intrusive on a lot of different levels.
And I remember you saying that too.
Yeah, I think that I understand that it's a TV show and there's supposed to be some sense of like shock and awe, but I don't know if that's necessarily was the right move, and I said that in the beginning. And then she was hitting on the guy who had the girlfriend. Like, clearly she has a very flirtatious nature, and if his claims are true, then he has every right to come forward, just like any female has any right to come forward to say, this is what happened to me. I considered it to be a sexual assault or sexually inappropriate. She belittled me. She made me to feel this way. He has a right to say that, and I think that he should be taken seriously. If we're going to listen to accounts and we're going to listen to people who are coming forward as victims, then that can't be gender biased.
Very interesting, because if you did the exact same thing, if a pop star, a superstar pop star pulled a model shirt off or like exposed her breasts or whatever, I think that's what they were trying to do by pulling his pants down, I don't know if he'd have a career much longer. So if this becomes true, is the same going to happen for Katy Perry? I don't know. We'll see, and I don't know if it's the same thing. These are just accusations right now, but it's going to be interesting to follow that story. All right, guys, Meghan Markle is breaking royal protocol again, and this time it's gotten her and Harry banned from royal events. Oh, no. Apparently, the couple's public display of affection are too much for Harry's friends, and they are no longer invited to royal dinner parties. They also insist on sitting next to each other, even if they have been seated separately, which I think, again, is against royal etiquette. Let's bring in our royal Brit, or resident Brit, I should say. You might as well be royal, Stephanie. You're royal to us, Stephanie Jones.
Thanks,
what's going
Jeff.
on? You can't sit next to each other at a dinner party?
Okay, so traditionally, you are not meant to sit next to your partner at a dinner party for exactly the reason that these two have been called out for, because of PDA. No one wants to see you all over your partner, and also they want to see you interact and mix with the people that you might not know yet. So the whole point is to keep the conversation going and flowing instead of focusing on the person that you see every day.
I disagree with that on so many levels. First of all, if it isn't for my husband, I'm likely not going to be at that party because my husband is the buffer that makes everybody at the party tolerable. So that's one thing. The other thing is they're crazy like a fox, because I'm telling you right now, they've discussed we're just going to keep making out and doing what we want to do anyway, so we stop getting invited to these lame parties, because there's no way that you're going to convince me that those parties aren't lame.
What I'm unsure of, though, is how are they getting uninvited to royal dinner parties when they're the royals?
Right, that's what I was going to. They said they're royal friends. So are they allowed to have friends that are normals?
I guess they do have friends that are normal. And I guess if the friends that are normal were having anything to do with it, they're just going to let them get on with it anyway. So, but they are taking a step out the limelight, and there's rumours of them going to go and live in Africa. So I think they probably think they don't give a monkeys anyway.
Oh, I got that slang. Yeah. All right, thank you so much, Steph.
Thanks, Steph.
Toodle pip.
Toodle pips. Here's a video that went viral on Father's Day when his son surprised his dad with tickets to Janet Jackson's show in Las Vegas. Look at this reaction right here. You gotta love it. Hi-oh. But the surprise didn't stop there. Watch what happened backstage over the weekend.
That was a highlight for me, just seeing her on stage.
That's really sweet. I'm glad. I'm glad.
Very nice to meet you. Wow. Thank you so much.
Control!
Yeah, he controlled himself. I thought he was going to fanboy a little bit more.
I thought so too.
And he even knew it was her before she even gave her angelic voice.
He felt
could smell her. She just smelled like greatness. But I know my mom, there's a Jackson that my mom would absolutely go crazy. It's not Michael. It's not LaToya. It's not Tito. It's not
Jermaine.
Randy. It's Jermaine Jackson. My mother loves Jermaine Jackson. She would go. Sister girl would go crazy.
How'd you know that?
Because Jermaine and what's the other? Those two, there's something about women of sister girls' age. Jermaine was the man.
And sister girl's my mom. That's her nickname. Yeah.
All right, maybe we hook that up.
No, because Jermaine's now married to Tito's ex-wife.
Yeah.
I'm not saying hook it up. I'm saying like introduce, meet somebody. Still
I'm
no?
stay away from the Jacksons for a little bit.
All right, we got you. We got you. Control. All right, guys, CBL is live and coming up. Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon are co-starring in a new streaming TV show, and we've got your first look. And then 35-year-old Catherine McPhee wants children with hubby David Foster, who's twice her age. So should seniors plan to have kids? We're sharing your DBL take next.
And it's Aniston, Reese Witherspoon, and Steve Carell.
Oh.
And they play like a morning show team. But the teaser trailer they sent out doesn't show any of them. It's just like the set, and you kind of hear their voices talking.
So we're going to show it?
Yeah, and you can kind of, if you find that sort of, we all kind of found it funny.
Because everyone knows who they are anyway.
And you never see anyone in it in the trailer. It's just an empty set. Like,
Huh.
Kind of interesting.
it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Let me explain
Oh, is
Jermaine
it
Jackson
Jermaine?
how I knew.
Man, he was the man.
Okay. Jermaine had that sicky chocolate caramel thing going on with the Jerry curl.
Didn't he marry Berry Gordy's daughter, Hazel Gordy?
No.
Was that him or was that Tito?
No, that was
Which one? Do you know?
who married
Hazel Gordy? No.
Hazel?
Jermaine had a couple hits on his own.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay, Jermaine, way to go solo like Kelly Rowland for a little
He had a few
bit.
hits of his own.
But he's never going to be Michael.
I mean,
I know. It's got to hurt.
I mean, this guy had an amusement park in his backyard.
Or does it?
Oh, he was married to
Hazel Gordy?
Yeah.
When did they divorce and when did he
In
start dating
88.
Tito's wife?
Get a little history lesson here.
Yeah.
Little Jackson
So-
5, baby. I want you back.
He's married to, or he was married to Tito's ex-wife, right?
Yeah. That's weird.
What?
No.
That's
He
who was
married his
married?
brother's
Jermaine
ex-wife.
Jackson.
Was married to Tito's ex-wife?
Yeah. That's weird.
That's wrong.
I mean, Diddy's dating.
That's wrong.
That's even wronger.
What's up? There aren't any other girls out there?
I know, there's gotta be somebody.
I never understood that, like with the video girls, you know, like in the rap videos. It's like she's in this video with this rap. Like, you can't go find another. There's not another girl in those videos, right? Why y'all got to date the same one? If I was single and you dated somebody, I would pretty much mean I'm done.
That's
with that.
done. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's football rules.
Yeah, man.
But not really.
Welcome back to DBL. 35-year-old singer Katharine McPhee made headlines when she married music producer David Foster, who's 69 years old. And now they're planning to have babies. Many people are saying that 69 years old is too old to raise children. Katharine is already a stepmom to David's 5 adult children, 4 of which are older than she is. So we want your DBL take. Are you ever too old to become a parent? Good question. Kick it off, B.
Ooh, here we go. Genevieve says he's 69 and wants babies. At that age, you should be changing grandkids' diapers, not your own. Ooh, Genevieve.
And I think he does. I think he does have grandkids.
He has grandkids,
yes.
yeah. But she got that Erica Cobb sass in her. I like it. Anyways, but I think they've already talked. You've had to already talk about this. She's 35, he's 69. Before you even got married or got into a serious relationship, I'm sure they've talked about this. Hey, dude, have yourself a good time through the whole baby making process.
All right.
All right. Well, Riley says, good for them. It's never too old to become a father. I'm on my 2nd marriage and became a dad for the first time at 50. Hey. Riley, congratulations. I really think that to each their own. If that's what works for them, then let them go about the task of having that work for them. Really, when it comes down to it, no parent is going to have their arsenal completely filled with all of the tools and all of the opportunities and resources that a child really needs along the way. I think you figure that out as you go. Maybe the resource that they're lacking is time with dad, but there's a lot of things that this child will have that other people to do what makes you feel good.
All right, Dorothy says, we forget that Katharine is still in her childbearing years. She's got to get a move on. David ain't getting any younger. Well, that's what we're talking about here today, Dorothy. Thanks for writing in. You know, I totally hear what you're saying. To each their own. There is never...
You have to have a kid with this guy to lock down that marriage, because who knows what he's going to be like 5-10 years from now. So a kid, if he does pass away, that's a part of him, and she can live with that forever after he's gone. See? Come on, Erica,
Yeah,
let me get
was
deep.
like,
Let me get
she's
deep.
not trapping the man. He married her.
I know. I go here, then I go there, but I always end up there.
It's like the eagle at Great America. Sorry, I don't know where that came from.
I don't know if any people got that reference, but I got it. No, it's a ride at Great America.
Great America theme
You
park.
had to grow up in the Chicagoland area
You
to
did go to
understand
Gurney.
that. We've got some major news involving Jennifer Aniston. Stephanie Jones has the details coming in hot.
Friends fanatics have now got a reason to celebrate because the beloved sitcom is coming to the big screen. In the celebration of the 25th anniversary, you can watch 12 newly remastered episodes, which I'm sure are going to be exactly the same as the originals, in theatres. Each screening also includes never-seen-before footage involving the exact same storylines and characters and interviews. And Apple has released the first trailer for Jen Anderson's new series, The Morning Show. It gives a look behind the scenes at a fictional morning news program, and you guys can take a little look just here.
I feel that people are screaming for an honest conversation.
I can guarantee that you are underestimating me.
I think they want to know the person behind the person.
I have to fight back.
Not listening.
I push. It's just my nature.
I don't need to justify anything.
And they all want to be right.
And we will get through. We are doing this
I think
my
they want
way.
to trust that the person that is telling them the truth about the world is an honest person.
The Morning Show also stars Reese Witherspoon and Steve Carell, and it'll be premiering later this fall. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Steph.
Are we going to check out this perpetration of Daily Blast Live?
I guess so, right? I was thinking that too when we watched that.
I mean, some people can perpetrate, other people can just be great.
And they don't. I'm going to leave it on that. From the obscure eagle reference to a great bumper sticker. Erica Cobb's got it all. Coming up on DBL, Hollywood marriages are known for being short-lived, so we're going to test your knowledge to see whose are the shortest when we come back.
Hey guys, I'm Jeff Schroeder, and today we're all going to learn something new. We've picked a random word out of the dictionary. I haven't seen it yet. It is spelled phonetically for me, so hopefully I could pronounce it correctly. I'm going to tell you what I think it means, and then we'll show you down here what it really means. See the word. Here we go. Feels heavy, feels long, feels like a long word. Here we go. Seguidilla. From my hometown, from my heritage, I'm half Italian, obviously an Italian word. Seguidilla. This is what happens when you eat bad clams in Italian. You get seguidilla. I don't think I'm right. I don't think I'm right at all.
Welcome back to DBL. As we talked about earlier, Miley Cyrus and Liam Hemsworth called it quits in less than a year. So we're going to test our celebrity couples knowledge in a game called Coming Up Short. Here's your host, Stephanie Jones. Stephanie, take it away.
Oh, why, thank you, Jeff,
that was beautiful.
for that charming introduction. All right, so you lot, the rules are simple. I'm going to give you two celebrity couples, and you have to guess which couple was married the shortest period of time. DBL Nation, I want you guys to play along at home, and here is our first matchup. Is it A, Carmen Electra and Dennis Rodman, or is it B, Renee Zellweger and Kenny Chesney? Who was married the longest? Place your votes. 3, 2,
the shortest. The shortest.
The shortest. The shortest.
Yes, the shortest.
3, 2, 1, go. Okay, well, I can say that Jeff and Brandon got it right. The answer was A.
I almost switched mine.
Carmen and Rodman split after 9 days, but weren't officially divorced for another 143, still beating 225 of Renee and Kenny.
Oh, yeah.
Right, next couple, Kimmy K and Chris Humphries.
Oh, I remember that.
Or Elizabeth Taylor and Conrad Nicky Hilton.
What?
Have a
The
guess?
shorter marriage?
Shorter marriage. 3, 2, one, reveal.
Athletes.
Again, Jeff and Brandon. Erica. All right, so Kim and Chris's marriage only lasted 72 days. Oh dear. This is a Kardashian curse. Right, next look at next couples. We've got Eddie Murphy and Tracy Emmons, or Ali Landry and Mario Lopez. What do you reckon, guys?
This one, I know. Count us down.
Go on, 3,
Wow, that
2,
scares
1,
me.
reveal.
AC Slater.
Oh, you're all wrong.
Oh, nice.
You're all wrong. So the answer was A. Eddie Murphy's marriage was only 14 days.
He was?
And it narrowly beat out Mario's 18 days.
Wow, that's a surpriser right there.
Right.
I thought for sure he couldn't have that much time because, you know, Eddie Murphy will get him pregnant real fast.
No, he hung around far too long. All right, Jim Carrey and Lauren Holly.
Oh, yeah.
Or
Dumb and Dumber.
Bradley Cooper and Jennifer Esposito. Who do you reckon?
All right.
3,
Just because
2,
they can't all be A.
1. You're all wrong.
What? I put the odds on that one.
The answer was A. Jim and Lauren lasted 15 days less than Bradley and Jennifer. All right, okay, so the next one.
Sounds like me in Vegas. It can't be black again.
Right, will the real Slim Shady please stand up? I mean, which one is the answer for this? Was it Eminem and Kim Mathers, or their first marriage, which was back in 1999, or their second marriage in 2006? So the same couple, but which time was the marriage lasting the shortest?
Okay.
What do you reckon?
It doesn't matter.
3, 2, 1, go.
It's gonna be black again.
Brandon!
Oh, no way!
He's winning! Brandon,
Come on, baby!
you're the winner! So their first marriage lasted 235
It was A again?
days, and their second was a year. Go on, be London. You killed it, lad.
I would just like to thank the two athletes because, you know, it doesn't
That's not a good
I'm really
thing,
bad
dude.
at
It's
this.
just, I'm an ex-athlete, though. Mine's gonna be forever.
You don't want to be an ex-husband, though.
No, absolutely not.
All right, well, work on the game. Stephanie Joe. Thanks, Steph. We'll be right back.
Promotion.
Hey guys, Kelly Schubert here with the DBL Digital team. I'm tracking all the breaking and trending news, but right now it's time for Fast Blast, where I give you all the news you need to know in under 2 minutes. Let's get that timer up. Here we go. It was a crazy weekend for severe weather across the country, and it's not coming to an end anytime soon. Now, ABC News reports there were at least 12 tornadoes that touched down over the weekend, and more than 180 other storms. Now, those storms are still hammering the Midwest right now, where they'll be dealing with flooding and maybe even more tornadoes today. Now, in other places like the South, they're dealing with extreme heat this week. There are heat alerts active in 13 states right now, and some places could feel as hot as 115 degrees because of the humidity. Ugh. DBL Nation, let me know what the weather's like where you are. Here's one good reason to keep a security camera outside your house. You know, just in case a super dangerous person who escaped from prison happens to pass by. Curtis Watson was on the run in Tennessee for more than 4 days before he was spotted on this Ring camera. Now, a couple says they woke up to an alert from their surveillance system around 3:30 a.m., and that's when they saw the man on their property. Now, his wife instantly called 911 because she recognized him from the news. So search teams actually arrived within minutes, and he was taken into custody, so the search is over. Way to go, Ring camera. A big change is coming for schools in Illinois, and it is amazing. LGBTQ history curriculum will now be taught in public schools in Illinois. The bill says, quote, history will include the study of the roles and contributions of lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender people in the history of this country. Now, I think this is incredible and should be implemented in all public schools across the country, but it seems to be a heated topic online right now, so DBL Nation, I would love your DBL take on this one. What's your favorite kind of sandwich? A survey was just done by YouGov, and they did a poll to find out what America's favorite Sammy is. So, wait for it, it's the grilled cheese! 79% of people voted that this was their favorite sandwich. Coming in a close second was the grilled chicken sandwich, who tied with the turkey Sammy. But hey, what about the classic peanut butter and jelly? DBL Nation, please write me in, let me know what your favorite sandwich is, especially if it's like a weird combination. All right, guys, this has been Fast Blast for you. Bye.
welcome back. So, Erica, quickly tell us about your weekend in Miami.
Yes, I just want to thank Tegna and our bosses, Al Jackson, our co-host, and that's Jasmine Bailey from Orlando. We had an opportunity to meet and mingle with some of the best and brightest in journalism, African-American journalism. So we're so thankful we got to do a panel about authenticity, because what we do here at DBL is so special. So thank you to Tegna. Thank you to our bosses. Thank you to my brother Al. It was a great, great weekend. Thank you, NABJ.
All right, we're proud of you, Erica and Al, and hopefully back there next year.
Yes.
All right, great Monday, everybody. See you tomorrow.